welcome to the Peoria Riverfront Museum today. I'm Heather Placka, Programs Manager, and we're standing in front of a very exciting case celebrating the 40th anniversary of the St. Jude Run. And coming up July 8th, we hope you come and join us for a special program live on Facebook featuring this man himself, and he'll be talking about the experiences of the run and the celebration itself. So I'd like to introduce Lottie Phillips, our curator of history.
Hello everyone, welcome. It has been a great honor of mine to work with Mike McCoy and the rest of the St. Jude Run's team on putting this case together. Myself and our curatorial intern, Abby Shackleton, worked together on selecting objects and learning the story of St. Jude Runs. It's been an incredible honor to be able to put this together and celebrate such a wonderful opportunity in our community. And here is John Morris for a little bit more.
Great, thanks. Hello to everybody from the Peoria Riverfront Museum. I'm here with Mike McCoy, who's a legend. We'll hear a little bit from him in a minute. But I want to say on behalf of our board of directors, a big thanks to our members and our visionary society members who help fund these kinds of activities that celebrate the best of the best in our community. We're here to inspire people. Objects tell stories, stories inspire people. The St. Jude Runs is one of the greatest traditions in the history of Illinois. Started 40 years ago in this community, has raised millions of dollars and has saved lives. Saved lives. And Peoria should be incredibly proud of what this represents, not only here but across the nation. So St. Jude itself has a story, but the St. Jude Runs, one of the major fundraising efforts to support St. Jude. And my first charitable role in my life was with St. Jude as a top team back when I was 16 years old. Such a phenomenal thing. Mike McCoy pioneered the idea of the St. Jude Runs, and let's hear from the man himself here at the Peoria Riverfront Museum in front of this new case that celebrates an incredible legacy. Let's talk about this, Mike. First of all, how did you get involved with St. Jude Runs?
First of all, I've got to thank John Morris and the staff down here and Amy and Molly for everything they've done to make this possible. Without everybody's help, this would never happen. But we were sitting around one day at a fundraising event at Landmark with Gene Pratt and I, and we were checking off people as they ran laps. And we said, this is in 1980. We need to do an event that can incorporate running and raise money for St. Jude. And we came up with the idea of running from Peoria, which had a St. Jude clinic, an affiliate, to Memphis to the hospital and running back. And then we looked at a map and found out that was 1,000 miles, and that was the dumbest idea we ever had. So then we changed it and said, let's drive to Memphis and run back. And in 1982, we ran the first one.
1982. How many runners were there on that first run? And what does this piece of paper represent?
You know what? That's my handwriting. That's everybody that went the first year. And I think the amount of money we raised there was $19,669. And I think it ended up being $22,500 the first year, which is fantastic. Yeah.
Amazing. And it has grown from that one sheet of paper in your handwriting to what today? What will we expect in the 40th?
Well, right now I think we're at about $67 million.
$67 million from that piece of paper, raised privately to help save lives. Now, where does this money go in the St. Jude Run?
This money all goes to ALSAC for fundraising, the American Lebanese Syrian Associated Charities, which is a fundraising part of St. Jude. They allow then the doctors and the researchers to work without having to worry about raising money. So their primary focus and only focus is to save kids' lives. So the money that we all raise with our 35 runs goes to ALSAC, which goes to St. Jude and helps refund everything like our clinic and the other 7 clinics throughout the country.
Incredible. Now, one other object. Let's come down here and take a look at this, Mike. What are we looking at here?
Well, they surprised me with the 35th annual run, and somebody stole one of my tennis shoes, and they had it bronzed for me. So
that's actually your shoe.
That's my shoe, yeah.
That is amazing.
It's got some miles on it.
Now, we're here at a museum of art, science, history, and achievement. We're really looking at the history of the race and the achievement it represents and the scientific breakthroughs that St. Jude represented. But there's a little art twist in here, and it's represented in this particular pair of pictures. Tell us, what are we looking at here?
Well, Mayor Artis spearheaded an effort to have Lonnie Stewart commission. This is a statue of St. Jude Thaddeus, and the one on one on the right, I believe. No, the one on the left is them leaving St. Jude, doves leaving St. Jude, and the one on the right is at OSF, where the doves are landing. So it represents the Memphis to Peoria run with the doves, us running back to Memphis. From Memphis to Peoria.
And many of us who live in Central Illinois have seen the St. Jude statue at OSF, but
Right.
so many don't realize there's another St. Jude releasing the doves from Memphis at the St. Jude Hospital.
Exactly.
Well, it's absolutely incredible, and let me say, the Peoria Riverfront is in the only museum of its kind in the nation. Art, science, history, and achievement takes on only the subjects that have a national or international importance. And right here in our own community, the work, Mike, that you did starting 40 years ago is an exceptional thing to have raised $67 million to help save countless lives of young people. We say on behalf of all of us here, God bless you and thank you. And every runner who's ever been a part of this activity, more than 40,000 people will come through here this summer to see T-Rex, the ultimate predator, to see a film in the giant screen theater, the Dome Planetarium, and when they do, at the center of it all will be the St. Jude Runs exhibition. So thank you all for joining us. Heather Blackout for arranging it, our curator of history, Lottie Fittis, Barb Dawson who's with us, Amy McCoy, Molly Shepardson, everybody in the space, and Carolina for taping. So take care and thank you for taking some time with us this morning.